I'm Bessie Jeffries. Some of you might recognize me. I'm retiring from Butler County Community College as an associate professor in mathematics after 27 years.
My name is Greg Mason. I am retired from BC3 as an associate professor and a disability services coordinator and academic counselor.
I've had a lot of positions around this college. As I say, I started out as an adjunct faculty in math. Then I walked to the tutoring center and became a tutor. And then I walked over to Con Ed, and they wanted someone to do business in ed. And I did business stuff all throughout the county at different businesses. I would be sent out on a contract. So yes, I've done a lot. Oh, and just for the fun of it, several years ago, I was the archery instructor in the gym department. So I had fun doing that.
I'm speaking on behalf of Randy Lucas and Barry Pallone, who have recently retired from BC3.
What I enjoyed most about my work at BC3 was how collegial this place is, the teamwork approach that faculty, staff have in terms of assisting students, and of course students is what it's all about. So I really enjoyed working with the students. I enjoyed working to see things change from BC before computers to AC after computers.
The thing I enjoy the most is every single one of my students. Every one of them who doesn't like math, who likes math, who can't do math, they're all the joy. Every semester, the joy is the student who comes to me and says, I was never able to do math, and I passed algebra class. And that enables them to go forward. That enables them to become the nurse they want to be. That enables them to be the English major that they need to be. Again, they don't want to take math, but they're in my math course.
I'm here to recognize Paul Bush, who has retired as the multimedia specialist.
Randy Lucas has served a number of roles on campus. He was night aide for a period of time, also worked at our Cranberry Center, and then back on main campus as a custodian, and served about 25 years here before he retired this last September, and certainly wish him well as he moves on in his retirement.
Now that I'm retired, what I've discovered is, in addition to having lots of time to paddle my canoe, which anyone who knows me knows is one of my passions, I've discovered there's this long thing called a honey-do list. And right now I'm about that far down the honey-do list. I really enjoy that kind of stuff as well. Probably will be getting into some community services stuff once I get the honey-do list down a little bit, because I still do enjoy working to make a difference in society.
Paul was one of those people that you really don't understand what all they do until you have to do it without them. So Paul was here for a number of years and handled everything from printing services to laminating services to high definition audio and video services. So he really handled a lot here at BC3, and we'll really miss him.
Every semester it's like, okay, who do I get this semester? And at the end of the semester, what did I do? And that is the pure joy of this college, is seeing the students, recognizing their talents or not talents, and just working with them. That's the thing I'm going to miss, the daily contact with the student.
Barry Pallone will be missed. He retired this past November, and certainly in his last role as shipping and receiving, everybody got to see him on a daily basis as he moved around campus. And if one word comes to mind with Barry, it's faithful and reliable. He was a great employee. You could always count on him. Always on time, always on the job, and served everybody with a smile.
I will be moving to Florida, where we currently have a retirement house, to be with my daughter. And when I get down there, I will be looking forward to tutoring at Florida Atlantic University. I actually have some opportunity down there, because you can't keep the mind from not going. So I thought I'd tutor and maybe pick up a class here or there. And I also am going to be pursuing an upper mathematics degree in something called cryptography, which is code breaking.
So I started in January of '81, and in January 8th of 1982, I ended up in Mercy Hospital for 64 days. You have to understand, I had only been here a year. I exhausted all of my sick leave in a matter of a couple of weeks. The college kept me on health insurance. By the way, back in those days, there was no such thing as an HR department, a human resources department. There were some people in the business office under the payroll department that handled a lot of those things. College kept me on health insurance for all of those 64 days. My time at Butler County Community College has been sort of the payback for what the college did for me in those years. I've been happy to do that. I've been remunerated for that, which is also welcome, but I'll never forget that.
Other retirees being honored are Denton Daly, Associate Professor, STEM. He's retiring after 37 years of service to BC3. Denton has authored 5 textbooks and a lab manual that have been used at colleges and universities both nationally and internationally. His textbooks are held at prestigious libraries including CMU, Johns Hopkins, and MIT, among others. Denton developed the robotics technology program at BC3 through his involvement in the Robotics Corridor Project, a regional initiative led by Carnegie Mellon University. Matt Kovac, Dean of STEM, specifically mentions Denton going the extra mile to assist his students with their autonomous vehicle projects in the integration of robotics systems course. Denton was the faculty sponsor for the Student Robotics Club and was the Fab Lab technical expert. Armand Attili, professor in the Humanities and Social Sciences Division, is retiring after 30 years of service to BC3. According to Armand, he enjoys teaching material that he loves to students in a growth-oriented environment. Armand was honored multiple years as who's who among America's teachers, as well as an outstanding academic advisor and outstanding faculty member by the BC3 Student Senate. Dr. Nicole Zaganello, Associate Dean, describes Armand as a leader, a collaborative team member, and an advisor that students can count on. He's contributed in making substantial improvements to the curriculum for both educational and child psychology. Armand thanks his wife Roseanne, son Deontay, all his deans, fellow faculty members, and division staff for their support, as well as his students, who he says allowed him to teach, hopefully provoke some thought, and maybe provide some enjoyment. Dr. Robin Pankyu, professor in the STEM division, is retiring after 29 years of service to BC3. Robin authored the lab books currently used for the Biology 1 and Microbiology courses offered at the college. Matt Kovac, Dean of STEM, describes Robin as going above and beyond in supporting her biology students in preparing to showcase their work at the poster session for the STEM division every spring semester. Another noteworthy contribution was Robin's service as a faculty mentor for students in the President's Scholars Program. Congratulations to all of our retirees.